How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back with yet another review. Some more New England-based pale ale weirdness, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Because it's called an experimental thing. I don't know. Could be weird. Might not be weird. It is the Mindset Project from Exhibit A. Took a New England trip, popped by a bunch of breweries. This is one of them. Picked up a 4-pack to go. I'm going to review all 4. So here we go. As far as what it says on the can, it says Exhibit A Brewing Company Mindset Project and Exploration in Pale Ale. 4.2% alcohol by volume. Warning over here. Over here it has variables. Hops, Zaka, Mandarina, Bavaria, High Oil Cascade. Malts, Pilsner, Valley Malt, Warthog, Wheat, Flaked Oats, Golden Naked Oats. Hop your face, malt your brain. Something about the label bothers me. I don't know why. I'm just nitpicking it. Looks like kind of like a Sunday morning comic kind of art design. I don't know why. Just don't like it. I'm fucking weird. Let's drink it, see what it's got. So an exploration in pale ale. Can go a bunch of different ways. But what I think you have here is just one of these, rotating hop beers. Your pale ales, your IPAs. The rotating hop ones tend to be quite the beer du jour as of late. A lot of breweries do it. It's surplus hops, sure. However you want to put it. Usually you ask a brewery, you go up to them and be like, oh, what do you just have a bunch of extra hops and you kind of mix together? And they go, no. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's they're not calculating what they want to do, but it's typically because they got extra this, extra that. Anyway, usually base beer. This one, that's what you call rocky. Rocky with a bit of creaminess on there. I mean, I can look a good 3/8 of an inch into some of these bubbles, how deep it goes, and it's got a slightly kind of creamy, beveled, rocky top to it. It looks pretty unique, coming off like a hazy, kind of yellowy, grapefruit juicy, old school grapefruit juicy kind of beer. You don't get that kind of rockiness off there, so pretty interesting stuff. So yeah, muted, almost like a lactosey kind of yellow when you get a lot of those milkshakey lactose milk sugar beers. So yeah, she looks like a pale ale. New school pale ale. Let's see if I can get a nose on her. Ooh, that smells very, very vibrant, very pretty. Smells a lot like a saison to me, actually. I'm getting a lot of lemon. Not really tart, nice, semi-sweet kind of lemon. Almost like a weird pepperiness to it, like a corianderiness to it. Yeah, it leans very kind of new school saison-y in the nose for me, at least. But it smells bright. It smells refreshing. It smells like summer to me. That's exactly what this smells like. It smells like summer. Now, this is the end of March. You could be like, oh, it feels like summer outside. We just got literally almost 3 feet. Literally almost, because that's how you say literally. Literally almost 3 feet of snow. And so it definitely doesn't feel like summer outside. But smelling this, I want it to be. So, yeah, it's got this bright lemon sweetness to it, with this kind of that kind of pilsnery, bright kind of pilsnery malt to it. Something that smells like a chugger. ABV wise, I think I read it off. 4.2% alcohol by volume, so it's definitely a chugger. So let's do it proper. Not gonna chug it, just gonna taste. See what she's got. Cheers. A lot more old school bittering than I thought it would be. Yeah, there's this really biting, dirty bittering to it. I'm probably coming from the Mandarina hops. Who knows? But yeah, it's a really old school bittering, earthy dirtiness to it. That little bit of lemon is there. So jarring. A little bit of lemon is there. And after that, I can't really get much. There's a little bit of sweetness in the malt. There's a little bit of a nice creamy flaked oatiness, but that bitterness really bites and hits really hard. Wouldn't say it's unpleasant, but it's definitely not vibing for me. Let's put it that way. Which is kind of a bummer, because all the beers I've had from this brewery I've definitely dug so far. And this one just doesn't hit for me. Just a little bit too jarring, that hop bitterness, that earthy, dirty hop bitterness to kind of make it kind of not even just smooth or rounded, but just a 2x4 of pleasure, I guess you would say. Sometimes I want to be hit by a 2x4. If this is a hop profile or a way hops were used in a way that kind of worked for me, I might like that kind of abrupt bang. But with it being that kind of old school, dirty, earthy hop presence, it just doesn't really work for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really hard to get past that. Overall, the beer's not too shabby, but in general, just can't get over that hump personally. Excuse me. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better experimental pale ales I've had as of late? For me, definitely not. Just not up my alley at all with that hop profile. Just kind of way too old school bittering, and just doesn't work for me. Let's see. Valued availability. Brewery only. No idea. I got a mix of 4, so I'm not quite sure how much it would be. Maybe someone could chime in on that and just say if you like what, will you like this. If you like those old school German hops, you like those old school English hops. Like I said, the bittering is not like ESB kind of spicy bittering. It's more of a, like all about this earthiness. So I feel like those old school English or German hops in that sense, more like tea-like, herbally, earthy kind of tea instead of like a spiciness. You'll like it. If you just like bitterness, you might like it. But overall, for me, if you like the beers that I like and you typically fall in line with what I like, this probably might be one you want to skip. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, down there, mention stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, and all 4 of those places. And yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice experimental pale ale right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.